Hey guys, you're watching E118. My name is AJ, and we are back on another episode of Let's Build a City, episode 118. We have come so far, I can't believe it. Oh, by the way, I put the road out the front of this mansion now. It was so close to this river, man. Whoa, chicken spawn. Hey, chickens. So yeah, roads down at the side there. You guys really enjoyed that. You guys so much want me to do an interior. I'm not going to do an interior this episode, at least. I want to sort of break away from this house. We've been doing too much on this house. Instead, you guys always want me to build skyscrapers. You love skyscrapers. I don't really know why you like me building skyscrapers so much. I know they look good in the end, but the episodes, it's very difficult to do anything in the episodes because everything has to be off camera. But for this one, we're going to try something a little bit different. We're going to go with another sort of grey one. I tell you what I'd really like is, because we only, in this texture pack, we have grey wool, which is the same as the road, and we have black wool. But there's nothing in between. And in default texture pack, the dark grey wool is sort of in between those two. And it'd be nice if we could have that on the natural texture pack as a sort of grey block that's between the two. And I would like it here. Well, that's a bit close to that one. Well, we haven't really got much more space for it, because I want another skyscraper so we can have a bridge going across it. See, that's a black one as well. But this one is going to be pretty much entirely grey, just dark grey and black. There's going to be, I don't think, any white in it at all. And the way we're going to do this one is going to be a little bit different. Instead, what we're going to do, let's start in this corner here. Let's start it there, for example. Let's get a splash potion. And we're going to use a similar sort of, same pattern all the way down it. But we're going to do it in a really cool way, I think. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to have something like this. I'm just winging it at the moment, just trying to get a shape. Okay, so we've got this. So it's got 3 windows in it. And then we're going to come down this side. We're going to go on just 2 wide windows. We might go 2 by 2 windows. I know I don't like 2 by 2 windows, but in a skyscraper, it might work. So, as you can see, well, let's just start with these 2 corners. So this is going to be our basic shape. Okay, it's going to be a lot wider than that. But we're going to actually, like, sort of duplicate the same thing over and over again to get this skyscraper. And let's just see if I like these 2 high windows. I'm pretty sure I am going to on this build, because the height is going to give away the sort of appearance of that. It's sort of I don't know, even windows. I just think 2 by 2 windows look really bad on houses, but hopefully they'll look good on this skyscraper. So we're going to come up. As I say, I don't know why you guys like skyscrapers so much. I mean, it's just the same thing. But I'll do it for you. We'll do some skyscrapers for sure. We need some skyscrapers. They always look good once finished. It's a lot of work, and the episodes are a little bit shorter usually. But yeah, I'm up for it. I've got the spare time today to do it. So we're gonna come up here, and I don't know how many we're gonna go up, but basically, however many we go up, we're going to sort of do it again and again and again. Maybe 1 or 2 more. Let's go up like this. So that's going to be 1 more set of windows. And we'll just back up to see if that's tall enough for what we want. So there's 1. Let's just back off a second. 1 more, I think. We got 1 more. Okay, and this is with the black wool at the moment. We might change it out for some grey wool in some places. But just so we get the height first. Okay, let's just back off. How are we looking? Okay, yeah, I think that's a really good start. Now let's just try and integrate some grey into it. Maybe if we done the grey on top of and below the windows, it might give the illusion that the windows are a little bit taller than what they actually are as well. So it look like there's more windows in the whole place. Just come down here. Whoops. Whoops. Oh no. My block placing is off. Let's hope the whole episode isn't like this. It makes it so awkward for me when I keep placing the wrong ones. Okay, I'm really liking this black and grey sort of together though. Damn it. I get confused when I place one block wrong, and then your fingers just mess up. They go into like chaos mode. Panic mode, isn't it? Alright, there we go. Now, I like that. That looks pretty nice, and if you imagine with the glass in between it, it's going to be glass, not ice, but I think it's going to look really, really cool. So, if you imagine that as 1, and then we'll put this along the top, and I expect, ooh, we could go 1 wider. We could go, no, let's keep it simple. These skyscrapers always look better when they're simple. So it's going to be that, 1, 2, middle 1, 1, 2, middle 1, 1, 2. Okay? So, there's 1. But we're going to start off, the base is going to be 4 of these next to each other. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to do that and get them all up to the same height, and I shall be back. It's not going to take me too long. Okay, I'm just finishing off putting the sort of windowsills in. Now, this is a completely new technique to me, and probably to you guys, because if you have watched me a lot, you'll know that I've never done a skyscraper like this, and you guys still don't quite know the exact plan of it yet. Maybe some of you have guessed it. Maybe some of you have no idea sort of what my plan for this skyscraper is. But it's a completely new technique, and this technique can be used in so many different skyscrapers. It's pretty much a skyscraper only technique. You can't use it in anything else, and you'll see why once I sort of show you the technique. But you could do it in different colours. You could try this with white where the black is and red where the grey is, and it would work. I mean, I'm just making up a pattern here, but the technique itself is going to come now. So we've got 4 of these same sort of pillars, and now what we're going to do is we're going to continue this pillar up. I tell you what, should we put a break in it? If we done like this around here, like a solid break, so it breaks up, 100% breaks up like the pillars between them. Because what we're going to do is on top of this set of pillars, we're going to do, I don't know, let's say 3 pillars instead of 4. So one of the corners are going to be missing. And it sounds really complicated, but I'm hoping that the effect it'll give once we're sort of completed will be really, really good. So let's just go up here around this one like this. So we've got a nice little bit of a grey break between them, right? Now if we start, well, this one is we're going to leave blank, so this one we're going to go up again. So we're going to go, how many windows are there in each one? There's one at the bottom, 1 window, 2 window, 3 window, 4 window, 5 window, 6 windows. So that goes there, and then we have 1 window, that's the 2nd window, the 3rd window, the 4th window, the 5th window, and the 6th window, and then that's obviously black on top. What we're going to do is we're going to make this around all the whole sides apart from that one corner. So it's like Lego bricks. If you have like 4 Lego bricks next to each other, and on the level above it you only whoops, oh poop. On the level above it, it's because I was talking. I've had 3 crashes already. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know why this world is crashing at the moment. It has been for the last sort of... Well, it didn't... I'll tell you what, it didn't crash for the whole time that we were doing that mansion. Out of the 4 episodes that we've done at that mansion, it never crashed once. And yet, it seems to be over this side of the world, it seems to crash more. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Okay, so that's going to be 1. And then, obviously, that's going to go around all the outside like you've seen. And then we come in here. We're going to go... no, that's right, yep. So then we go 1. Splash me. The corners. Because the corners are slightly off. I tell you what, I'm going to change the pattern a little bit. I'm going to go up on this side. Just so we have 2 blocks on either side of the edge windows. I think it'll look a lot better. So come down here, and then we're going to go 1, and then the 2nd one, and then the 3rd one, like so. Do you see what I mean? Have you got the idea yet? I'm pretty sure you have. Obviously, we don't need to come down that way, because that's going to be solid still, but this way, we then come like this. Perfect. Oh yeah, I see. That should be like that, and then... Is that? No. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Just so we get the 2 blocks at the side again. I got it. Like that. Perfect. Okay, and then you replicate that all the way up again. So I'm going to do that on these 3 levels. And it's going to be quicker than doing the 4 ones. Because there's obviously less blocks to put down. So I'm going to do that. And I should be right back again. Okay, so I'm on the last side again. As soon as I come back, I place a block wrong and my potion runs out. That makes me look professional, doesn't it? I don't think anything makes me look professional. Okay, so we've got the next sort of 3 on. As you can see, we're starting to get a skyscraper looking shape now. So we need to work out where we want the next one to go now. Well, let's look at it from this side. We could have well, it's got to be either this one or this one that goes. And I think this one. So now what we do is, we need to do our layer around here, don't we? So we go like that, there, down here, there. Yeah, just to break up, because then you can clearly see then that it's made up with the same pattern, just piled on top of each other in different ways. It's a very interesting design, I think, anyway. I think it's pretty cool, and I really like the black and grey. I think it would look nice being, like I said earlier, white and red as well. That could really work. You can play with some different blocks. I would really like to see, if you guys have Twitter or Facebook, my social links for that are in the description below. If you want to go and follow me or like me on Facebook, please feel free to do so. But it'd be great if you could send me some of your pictures that you've sent in of this skyscraper, but in different colours. That would be so cool, wouldn't it? I think it would. It would just be awesome to have like little white and red ones, and I don't know, light blue and dark blue ones. You know, even put some diamond blocks in that one for a different effect. So these skyscrapers are completely unique to everyone. Do you know what I mean? You can come up with a completely different design, even if you started off by having like an image like my skyscrapers, for example, in front of you. How many windows is that? That's way too tall, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we take that one away? I think that's the one that we take away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? My eyes can't focus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we're going to come down here like that. Then that one. Then that one. That's got to be that. And then another one. Another one. Another one. Wait a moment. What's going on here? These numbers are being funny with me. Oh, I see. I see. I done it wrong from the beginning. Oops. Doesn't help when you do it wrong from the beginning like that, does it? Let's go up there. Like that. That's obviously going to have another one. Don't fall. Add it on there. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Fill this in. I just didn't start off with the 2 blocks thick. I think they do look better if you start off with it being a little bit thicker on the edges. I always do on all houses. You'll very, very, very rarely see me build a house with a window right on the same sort of block as the corner, because I don't think it always looks good, or never looks good, in fact. That there and that there. Perfect. Okay, so that's going to go around there. That's also going to come around this way. Pretty sure you guys have now got the technique. You've got the sort of idea of it. So I'm going to go up another 6 windows just on those 2. So I should be right back again. Okay, so that level's done. Just had to sleep away the moon. So it's actually getting quite a nice height as well. As you can see, you've got the sort of plan of it now. And then I think we're going to go up one more level, obviously. That one or that one do we want to go up on? If we go up on that one, it has like a spiral effect. If we go on that one, it has a bit more of a unique effect. You know, I think this one should go up again. I think that's going to be the best one to go up with. So, we're going to go up here. Let's just sort of get the bottom rail in for you guys. Oops, like this, like this, like this, and around there. Whoops. Oh, no. We need to go around with this, don't we, first? Whew. Don't forget that. That'll completely ruin the pattern. Otherwise, that'll stand out like a sore thumb, won't it? Let's go around here. I tell you what, though. This skyscraper is really changing my perception on skyscrapers. I mean, I've always liked skyscrapers in Minecraft, but they just take so long to build. But this way, the skyscraper looks great. It's a little bit quicker to build. Not much quicker, but you get a really interesting, cool looking skyscraper. So we're going to go there. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then around the corner. And then do the same. Whoops. And each level you go up, it gets quicker because obviously there's less blocks. It's thinner, but it still gives the effect that the the actual whole skyscraper is huge. My voice. Don't give up on me now, voice. You've been doing so well. There. Okay, so I'm going to go up one more again, 6 windows up. And I know I keep coming back just to sort of show you what it looks like, but there's nothing else I can do. You guys don't want to see me build, I'm sure, each block over and over again. So I'm going to do that, and I should be right back. Okay, so I've got it up, and luckily, unintentionally, it's actually become sort of the same height, a little bit taller than those ones, maybe one block shorter than that one, a little bit shorter than the Empire State Building over there as well. But it's actually turned out to be a pretty much a perfect height, completely unintentionally. Really, really cool looking as well. There's a couple of things that we need to do though. First thing's obviously well, there's a few things we need to do, but the first thing we need to put the roofs on and put the windows in. And then, if you look, the skyscraper looks good, and the colours are making it give like sort of a fake depth. The two different shades of grey on black here, whatever you want to call them. They're giving a fake depth, but they're not giving a real depth, and I'd really like to give it a real depth. See how on the one that is being built there, the wood is wider than the grey. On this one, we've got little windowsills and it comes out. On this one over here, we've got the balconies. Everything giving it a little bit of depth. So I'm thinking, maybe on here, we go up with the Blackwell. I think the Blackwell will look best. And we just make these windows recessed a little bit. And we'll do this on all of the levels here. Not quite sure how to do it when it comes to the sort of breaks with that grey wool that goes all the way around up here. Not quite sure what to do there. We might leave it. It might look good just being left like that. But if we go up here, and I know this is creating more work, but it will, I'm 100% sure, it will make a real difference. So let's just sort of back off for a second. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, see how that's now given it a complete lift? Like up there looks very flat now compared to down here, where it's actually got like a real cool depth to it. Even though it's black wool, like a really dull block, it makes it look so interesting to look at, or more interesting at least. And we can add more detail after that as well. I think what I'm going to do, well, no, let's not cut away just yet. Let's work out a colour for the roof. And what I'm going to do is, instead of using the cobblestone that we usually use, instead, we're going to use a light grey wool. So we're just going to have to go down around the bottom here with black wool underneath the windows there. And then with this light grey wool on this sort of fill level, we're going to do here. And I think it's going to look a little bit better in this case on this skyscraper than using the cobblestone that we usually use for the roofs on pretty much every skyscraper that we've done so far. It makes it a little bit different, changing it up a little bit. So that goes down there. Let's just fly through a window here. Yeah, see, it's lighter than the other one, so it stands out, but it still has that sort of roofy look to it. Perfect, and then we'll put down some stuff on there afterwards. Okay, so I'm going to cut away again. I'm going to put the windows in, put all the glass in, you see. Put in these pillars to make it look a little bit more three-dimensional. And then we'll come back again and see what else we can do. Okay, so I'm on the last side. I just messed up so bad. Don't you hate it? Do you ever get it where places like 2 blocks, then nothing, then 2 blocks, then nothing, then 2 blocks? I'm sure some of you have had that before. It happens to me so often, man. It's just if you get the angle just slightly wrong. I am so loving this skyscraper. I might even go as far to say that it's my favourite skyscraper on the world at the moment. I don't know why, but it's just looking so neat, so industrial. Do you know what I mean? That's an industrial building, an industrial skyscraper for sure. Definitely nothing like anything we've ever done before. Almost evil, isn't it? Like the evil headquarters, but it looks so cool. It really, really does. The grey wool is just making it pop that little bit more. I'm really, really liking that though. That looks so cool. I haven't put the windows in yet. I just sort of wanted to give you a bit of a progress update. While we're here though, let's just work out this roof quickly. You've all seen me do these roofs before, so I shouldn't get any complaints from like you cutting things out. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit together. On these ones, we're just gonna put like a couple of rows, something like that. Whoops! Oh poop! Let's put that back down here, and then we'll have like an aircon. Well, we'll put some rails on top. Don't put rails on top of all of them, just on some of them now and again. Let's do another smaller one, like a 3 wide one. And on this one we'll have that there. And then we'll have a taller one like this. Just trying to give it a bit of diversity on all of the levels. On this one, we'll do like that. And like that. Oops. And like that. So, trying to keep all of the roofs all differently. But then on the top level, we're going to go different again. We're going to put some sort of antennae on the top. Let's get a redstone torch as well. I always like these, especially when you're so close to the airport. I think that these skyscrapers should have something on the top to tell the planes where the top of the tower is. Probably isn't a bad idea, is it? And then we'll do something like that. And then maybe a taller one over here. Like that. These are like, I always think of them as aircon units. Sort of style. There we go. How does that look now? That looks pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let me put the windows in. I'm thinking about using some quartz slabs. I don't want to ruin the building, but it's possible that this could look quite good as well. But then that might hide too much of the grey wool. Yeah, you know, I don't want the white. I like the black and the grey. Yeah, I don't want that. Nope. Okay, let me put the glass in, and then we'll be pretty much finished, I think. So I'll be right back. I just thought I'd come back. I haven't really put much glass down yet, but I thought I'd come back to show you a quick glass placing technique. And as you can see, I just placed all of those in no time at all. If you get nice and close, and then you hold down your trigger, you're so close to the block where you don't want the glass to be that it won't place it. So you've got to go over here. Obviously, it can place... oops, let me back off a bit. It can place here and there, but it can't place here because I'm in the way. So then if you just hold down your left trigger and go down, it'll fill it in super, super quick. Which is why it's great to have 2 wide windows. So that's why I do 2 wide by 3 high. Because as soon as you go 3 wide, you then have the middle one. And the middle one is tough because you've then got to like put the glass on the glass. It can be a little bit difficult. But yeah, doing these skyscraper glass isn't actually as long-winded as some people may think. So yeah, pro tip there. I'll be right back. Okay, I must admit, that's a lot of glass. It did take longer than I thought. Oh, poop. I thought that would happen. That hasn't done it the whole time I've been off camera. And then as soon as I record, as soon as I come back to you guys, it's like, nope, I'm going to mess up. Oh well. Okay, so this is the last window pane. I think I've got them all anyway. I don't think that I've missed any places out. Oh my god. Can you believe it? It's because I'm not concentrating as hard anymore. Don't have a go at me. One problem. We're now stuck. We have no way out. We never put a door in the place. We'll make a door here. Yeah, that looks good to me. Boop, 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 boop. Perfect. Okay, so what do we think? Let's stand back, clear our inventory. Boom. Yeah. Look at that. I love that building. That is cool. It's not the biggest, like the widest in the world. It's not even the tallest. It's not even the most detailed. But it does stand out. It looks completely different to the other ones. And Minecraft has just crashed again. This screen takes so long to get past. It's unbelievable. I should be back in a minute. Okay, we're back. So yeah, this just shows that we've sort of... They're like capsules, aren't they? They're like little tiny square capsules put on top of each other and like plugged together like Lego. And we've got a completely unique skyscraper. Nothing like anything we've got in our city. And I really, really like it. The best thing about this technique is that you don't even have to use squares. If you wanted, you could use triangles and then put the triangles together and have those. Like, you could even use the same pattern if you wanted. But instead of being squares, it's like a diamond at first on the bottom. Or like a square on the side. You know, diagonal square. I think that would look cool as well. And even round ones. You could have round circles that go all the way up. Absolutely all sorts. We'll do some other shapes in the future, probably. On another skyscraper episode, I don't know. But yeah, we are going to have to leave it there, guys, I'm afraid. I know the episode might be a little bit shorter, but for me, the episode has been longer for me building it, because these do take longer than like a normal house episode. But what I am planning to do is I want a sky bridge, and I think it'd be cool to connect up these two together, because that's very, very white, and that's very, very black. So to connect those two up together would be an awesome idea. I think it would look really, really cool. It's like the complete opposites, isn't it? It's like the good guys skyscraper and the bad guys skyscraper, isn't it? Hero Brian skyscraper. That's what we might call it. Hero Brian skyscraper. So yeah, and then I suppose when we do the episode of doing the bridge across, we'll work on like a little bit of a car park and a little bit of a facade on this place with some trees and stuff like that. But yeah, let's have a look on the map. We haven't done that for a little while. Let that skyscraper load in. And there we go. Okay, we're filling up the green space very, very quickly. Don't worry, guys. Once the whole world is full, there'll be still... Well, it's going to take a long time for the whole world to be full. it seems like it's going to fill up very, very quickly. But there's a lot of episodes left on this series, I'm sure. As long as we can keep the creativity and the inspiration up, the series will continue on. But once the world is complete, what I'll probably do is we'll probably break some of the houses which I don't like, and we'll put new buildings in their places. So that'll be able to extend it by a little bit as well. But we've got at least another 100 episodes left, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've got at least another 100 episodes from looking at that, yep. Okay guys, we're going to leave it there. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we shall see you in the next episode. But, whoops, bye!